In this video tutorial, we are going to learn how to use a Lorem Ipsum text to act as a placeholder so that we can see what our web page will look like without having to worry about putting text in that we have to think up for ourselves. So Lorem Ipsum is a very old tradition within design for putting in some Latin nonsense so that our brain can switch off and not try to read what's there, instead just looking at the shapes and the colours that are being used to see whether they work well as a design. I have my basic template here. I've got a header, I've got a navigation bar, a sidebar. At the moment, my main content, my article, just says main content goes here. And that is a placeholder, but it's not a very big placeholder. So if I try to view this in a web page, I'll not really get a good idea of what lots of text will look like. So I'm going to replace this with some Latin gibberish that fills up the page more readily than a few words will. First thing I need to do is go and find a Lorem Ipsum text. So if I go to Google, I type in Lorem Ipsum, and various pages come up. It's obviously a popular result. The generator that I tend to use is loremipsum.io. You can use another one if you want, but this one I know works well for me. So I'm going to go to this page here, and you can see that it's got the option of generating a number of different paragraphs or sentences or words. So I'm going to go for 5 paragraphs and click on generate. And you can see that now I have quite a lot of text. And I'm going to click this copy button. I'm switching back into my expressions web page now. And so I'm going to highlight all of the article. So a triple click highlights that. Now, if I just edit and paste what I've got here, you'll see that it looks as if it's brought in some paragraphs here. They all look fine. But if I actually look at the text that's in here, it's one massive slab. If I look into code view, it's one massive slab with double break tags in between them, and that's not really ideal. We really want paragraph tags around our text here. So I'm going to undo that and then try again. I'm triple clicking, and this time I'm going to edit, and instead of paste, I'm going to use paste text. And I'm going to choose this bottom option here, which is normal paragraphs without line breaks. Those BR tags were line breaks. I don't want them. I want P tags. So I'm using the bottom option and clicking OK. And it looks very, very similar to what we had before. But if we look at the code this time, you'll see that this paragraph opens with a P tag and closes with a /P. This paragraph here opens with a P tag, closes with a /P. So that's a better way of formatting chunks of text in our web page. So back into split view, we now have our plain text page, but we have lots of extra text here that's going to let us see what the font colors and shapes look like for large parts of the text. So I'm going to save this template now with the extra information in it by going to File and Save All.